Hi everyone, welcome to Body Conditioning with Ronnie Stevens at NutriFitness UK. We're going to do a total body conditioning workout. Grab your equipment, which is either a mat or a towel if you haven't got a mat, some hand weights. You can have maybe one heavy and two sort of bicep curl hand weights and a glass of water. Okay, let's get going. March it out, march it wide, and we're gonna tap. Belly button nice and tight, pelvic floor pulled up, shoulder shrugs. Big arm circles, reach all the way behind you, so we're not just here. Keep the bend in the knees, bend and tap. Now turn that chest, turn the hips. Warming up all of those muscles in the legs and the spine. Now reach it up. Stretch. Reach up. Abs are still tight. Now hamstring curls. Kick your butt. Knee pointing to the floor. Keep the arms moving. 5, 6. Knee up. Grab and pull. Keep the abs tight. Grab and pull, reach all the way up. Box step. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Change legs. Change legs, grapevine. Heel goes down first. If you want to bring it up a little bit, you're more than welcome. Now we're going to add some punches. If you can't do the punches, stay with the previous grapevine. Knee comes up, abs stay tight. And again. Feet together, we're going to twist. Arms are out to the side. Stretch them. Turning the body, feet are together. Keep going. Get ready to step to the side. Tap, leg out, arms above the head. Bring that knee into the belly. Get ready to face me and jump. 5, 6, jump. Get those arms up. Get ready to step to the other side. Here we go. Tap, out, in. Arms stretch above the head. Standing leg is bent. Abs are tight. Get ready to jump. 5, 6, jump. Speed back. You're kicking your butt with your heels. One fist over the other, elbows high. Change legs, punches. 4 more. 3, keep going. 2. We're going to squat. ready to lunge. Right leg forward, left leg. Big step forward, abs are tight. Out to the side. Drop that butt down. Back to your jacks. Change legs and punch. Jack. Change legs and punch. Jack. Change legs. Jack. Change legs. Get ready to sprint. Sprint. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. March it out. You're going to step and tap. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. 4 more. 3 more. I'm going to face sideways, stay facing front. And watch me. One hand goes down, same leg goes back. Other arm goes down, you end up in a plank. Leg comes in, stand up. Looks like this. Get ready, this hand, this leg, go. Down, down, up, up, and again. 2 more. Warming up the shoulders, the arms, change sides. Other hand and leg, back. 2 more. Last one. End of warm up. Grab yourselves a drink. Okay, so now you're going to need one hand weight, a heavier, challenging hand weight. And this is what you're going to be doing next. I'm going to show you sideways, but you can face me. You're going to have your abs nice and tight, your chest up. Your hand furthest away is on your hip, and the weight is in the hand closest to the camera. Take the leg that's closest to the camera away from you. Lean forward, so you're pressing down through that front heel and pull your abs in. My back is in line with my leg, so I'm not here, okay? This is 1. Pull elbow to ceiling 2. Release 3. Press down through that front heel and get your hips back underneath your shoulders. Squeeze. So this is 1, 2, 3. Stand up, okay? Get ready. Here we go. That's 1. Pull and stand up. 2. Aim for the spine to be parallel with the floor. 3. 4. Chest stays up. Lean forward. 5. Working those glutes and those quads. 6. 7. 11, 12, 4 more, 13, 14, 15, last one, and shake it out. Turning the other way, abs are tight. Chest up. 4. Number 3. Remember it's this leg, this arm. 5, 6. Go. 2 sets of 8. Remember, if it gets too much, have a rest. Lean forward. lighter weight for the next exercise. Okay, just going to show you what you're going to do. You're going to have the weight in your left arm, okay? This leg pointing out to the side, standing knee bent. You're going to tip your hip up as you bring your knee up and the elbow down to touch. Breathe out. Keep all your weight on this leg. You're squeezing in here, creating a contraction in your obliques. Okay, get ready. Bend the knee, abs are tight, chest up. 5, 6, go, that's 1. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Try not to transfer your weight, stay on this leg. 8 more to go. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. And we're there. Shake it out. Give yourself a little bit of a wiggle. Get ready with the other side. Bend the knee. Hip up. Here we go. Tipping that hip up. Belly button tight. 8 more. Breathe out. Breathe in. 4 more. 3, 2, and relax. Give those shoulders a little bit of a wiggle. Grab yourself a drink. Okay. Next up, we've got 2 versions of the next exercise. We're going back to the legs. We're going to have our feet together to start with. You're going to take a big step out this way. You can either plie, where your toes and your knees are pointing out to the side, or you can squat, where your toes and your knees are pointing to the diagonal. Either way, your bum goes down, okay? So we're going to go 1, legs parallel with the floor. Swivel on the ball of the back foot and turn that back knee to the floor. Hips facing this way. Turn back. Stand up, okay? That's sort of level 1s, level 2s. Higher level 2s and level 3s. You've got a hand weight. Bicep curl. Turn, punch. Reverse. Stand up. Might need to rewind that and repeat, okay? Here we go. Tight abs, chest up. 5, 6, off we go. 1, 2. Remember level 1s, level 2s, you're not doing the arm. Hands are on your hips. Bum down, stay down as you turn. Belly button tight. Four more. Aiming that back knee to the floor. And shake it out. 4 more, and we're going this way. 5, 6, off we go. Bum down.
Spread the word. It's not too hard. It's easy to learn. It goes.
4 more.
It's an old school jam with a twist of funk. Like an 80s jam, so let's have some fun. Start right now with your hands to clap. If you're not in the mood, then go back. It's essential style when your name is whack. The funk is
last one.
for this track. This dance, this remix, bring it on back.
Shake it out. Weight down. Okay. So, legs are done. We're going to go back to the upper back, okay? You're going to need 2 lighter hand weights. I'm going to show you sideways on. Your chest is up, abs are tight, feet are hip width apart. As you tilt forward from the hips, elbows are bent, arms go out to the side keeping the elbows bent. And then we're going to do 2 exchanges with the elbows bent. One arm goes above the head and the other one goes behind you. 2 flies, nice flat back, 2 exchanges, one arm goes behind you, one goes above the head. Get ready. I'm going to stay sideways on. 4, 3, chest up, shoulder blades down, soften the knees, 2 flies. Exchange. So remember, these want to be lightish weights. Elbows are bent. Four more sets. Keep those abs tight to support that back. 3 more.
We know how to move it. It's easy, you can do it. It's groovy. Just follow me. Do a 1-2 step. It's so easy. M to the R to the dot to the V. Mr. V, I'm in a place to be. I'm big in the club like Tone Free. There ain't an MC above me. The ladies, they just love me. Wanna move that ass in front of me. Wanna be all up inside my space.
Last step.
So I make them wait. Ready, get I'm ready. Let's make a shake. Come on, make a shake. Make shake, 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 shake.
And relax. Shake those shoulders. Have a little breather. Grab yourselves a drink. Okay. So, next up we're going to do the abs, okay? Working one side and then the other. I'm going to use a heavyish weight. You can use a light weight, it's entirely up to you. So, knee soft, abs tight, weight above head. You're going to take and draw a half circle, the weight across to this knee. Bring the knee up, hit 12 o'clock above your head, and draw a half circle to the other knee without wobbling. So we're here and then there, okay? Keep the weight above your head, don't bring it in front, and make sure that you lean, working through the spine, working one side of the obliques and then the other. So we're not doing an arm exercise, so the weight doesn't come in front of your head. Okay, ready? Legs are straight, belly button tight. We're going this way first, shoulder blades down. 5, 6, off we go. Find your balance. Drawing that half circle above your head. Keep breathing. Dropping that shoulder towards that hip. And the hip comes up. 4 more.
Feel it. Yeah, I like this one.
And relax, weight down.
Yeah. Check it out.
Okay.
Let me see you move it.
Okay. Last exercise before we go on the floor. I'm going to show you sideways. You're going to have your feet hip width apart. You're going to pass through your squat, jump or walk into a plank. So this is level 1s. And you're going to hold shoulder blades down. When you see me come up, step in or jump in, and come up. Everybody else. Squat, plank, lift your same arm as leg off the floor and the leg and do 2 steps one way, 2 steps back the other way. Squat, jump. So it looks like this. 1, plank, step tap, step tap, step tap back, in and up. Okay? Do what you can. If you need to slow it down, slow it down.
Let me see you move it. All the fellas get those ladies on the floor, make them shake it. Let me see you move it.
Get ready.
See you move it.
5, 6, off we go. Down. Step tap the other way.
See that lady over there going after you, she wanna shake it there, yeah. Man, listen, give it a chance. You one of those cats who cool to dance, y'all. I've been waiting all week to get my party on, and the first thing you can see, I get started, hey. Cause when she shake, you think you want to see her, but especially the jam that the DJ's got on right now, that's my style. Especially the tech that's bringing it too loud. Let me see you move it. Let me see you move it. All the fellas get those ladies on the floor.
3 more. Two more.
You got your hair done, nice little outfit, high heels, manicures with some red lipstick. With your girlfriends up in the VIP, looking like a star, you fly.
Last one.
Acting like another ain't good enough. I just want a minute, you're not, girl, act right. Acting like shit don't stink. Yeah, please don't think nobody will drink.
Watch it out. Deep breaths in.
Funky little attitude. My job is important, is it yes or no? Cause you're standing around just like a fashion show. Now please tell me, man, are you gonna stand around or do a little dance? Whatever, girl, I gotta go. Let your girlfriend look much better, so.
Grab yourself a drink and have a rest. Okay, so you've had a quick drink and a little rest. You're now going to grab your mats and we're going to go on the floor. Okay. So, first exercise, we're going to do a V-sit. Okay? I'll show you the exercise first and then I will show you the alternatives. So first off, you start here, your pelvic floor is pulled up, your belly button is scooping down towards the floor and your arms are long, okay? Keeping those abs nice and tight, you're going to reach towards your toes, sit up, turn away from the camera, turn back to center and then roll down 1 vertebra at a time and then you repeat on the other leg, okay? If that's too difficult, level 1s, you're going to have your knees bent, interlink your fingers, put them behind your head and rest your head back into those fingertips like a pillow. So the neck is switched off. You're going to use your abdominals to come up as high as you can with the shoulder blades, turn away from camera, pressing the shoulder towards the back of the room, keeping the elbow wide, back to center and down. Level 2s, the leg can be straight, you can come up, turn, shoulder, keep the elbow back to center, and then come down and change, okay? We're alternating legs. Let's start. Turn it down a turn. Be there in a minute. Get ready, pelvic floor, belly button tight. Here we go. Change legs. Breathe in to prepare, breathe out to come up. Pelvic floor stays pulled up. Four more. Two more. Last one. And relax. Okay, moving on. We are now going to work the obliques, the side abdominals. So, You're going to lay on your side, elbow on the mat. Level 1s, knees are bent. Feet are behind you and you're trying to be as flat as you can be at the front. Level 2s, top leg is straight. Level 3s, one leg stacked on top of the other. You're going to push the elbow into the mat, make a fist so you're nice and strong. Lift the rib cage up so you engage your obliques. Free hand is reaching up to the ceiling. Okay, so from here, push the hips up to the ceiling. Turn the chest towards the mat. Touch the back of the mat if you can. Unfold, hip taps down. Same thing applies whether you're on your knees or not. Up, just go as far as you can. If you can't scoop the hand up, you can just put the fingertips behind the ears. Just turn as far as you can, come back and drop the hip. Get ready. One hip stacked on top of the other, belly button tight. Get ready, 5, 6, off we go. That's up. And turn back, tap the hip down, and again, number 2. Number 3, remember to have a rest whenever you need to. If the shoulder starts to hurt, then stop. This is number 4. This is number 5. This is number 6. This is number 7. Last one. And relax. Change sides. Get ready. Belly button tight. Here we go. And down. Keep the breathing going. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. There we go. Four more. Three more. Two more. Last one. And relax. Good. Give those shoulders a little bit of a wiggle if you need to. So now we're going to go back onto the other side and we're going to work our side glutes. Really important for hip stability. Okay? Bottom arm is straight. You're going to rest that head on that arm. You're going to have the knees bent, one hip stacked on top of the other, knees level. Top hand on the floor. You're going to lift your feet off the floor and then you're going to open the knees without rocking back so the hips stay stacked and you press your pubic bone towards me and then you close, open and close. When I say change, you open, wherever the knee is pointing, you extend away, you bring it back and then you close. Okay? Get ready. Relax that neck, belly button tight, hips are stacked. Get ready, 5, 6, off we go. Feet are up. 2, 3, keep those feet off the mat. Squeeze. We've got 4 more to go, should be feeling it in here. Get ready to open and extend. Here we go. Open Wherever the knee lands, you stretch. Bring the feet back together. Try not to roll back. Pubic bone is pressing forward as you open. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Good. Give that a little pat if you need to. We're going to change sides. Rest that head. Hips are stacked. Belly button tight. Feet off. Here we go. Keep the pubic bone pressing forward. Hips pressing forward as you open. 4 more. 2 more, then you're going to open and extend. Here we go. Open, extend. Remember, we're not doing a kick. Wherever you open, the leg stays there. And that's where you extend the knee from. Keep the abs tight. Nearly there. We've got 4 more to go. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Good. Give that a little pat.
Just how you like it. Sexy, soulful.
Okay. So we're going to go our heads back at this end of the mat. And we're going to work your glutes and your lower back together. Okay? Strengthening the whole area of the lower back. So from here, you're going to have one palm on top of the other and you're going to rest your forehead on those palms. Just because you're laying on your tummy doesn't mean you don't pull your abdominal muscles in. So you pull your pelvic floor up, you scoop that belly button in towards the lower back, and then you press your hip bones and your pubic bone down into the mat so that your glutes go from squidgy to hard, okay? And you're lengthening through that lower back. So from here, legs are long and they're squeezing together. I then lift the legs off, that includes the knees, by the way. I open, I close, and I release it back down, okay? Lift up, open, close, and I release it back down. I don't allow my lower back to sink, okay? I keep lengthening by pressing my pubic bone into the mat. Here we go. Oh, by the way, alternative, if that's too strong an exercise for anybody, you just lift it up, hold, and down, alternate legs, okay? Here we go. Squeeze the inner thighs together, lengthen the legs nice and long. Get ready, 5, 6, go. Don't release the glutes stay switched on. Belly button stays pulled in to support that back. Four more. You need to stop at any time, please do. Squeeze those inner thighs together as you come back in. Should we do 2 more? Yeah. Last one. And relax. Hands under shoulders. Belly button tight. Sit back on those heels. And stretch out that lower back. Use your abs to curl that tailbone down towards your feet. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. You're going to walk your arms around to the right or away from the camera, and you're going to look underneath the armpit closest to the camera. Deep breaths into the rib cage. Good, walk your arms towards the camera. Look underneath the armpit that's furthest away from the camera. Good, and back to center. We're going to extend out onto that tummy. Hands underneath the shoulders, legs are straight. You're going to breathe in as you breathe out. Push the floor away. Opening up through that chest and through the front of the hips. Draw that belly button in. And release it down. We're going to go again. Breathe in. Breathe out and push. Draw that belly button in to support that back. And release it down. Tuck your toes under. Come up onto hands and knees. Bring that right knee forward and sit on your right hip. Leg is extended. Knee is as straight as you can get it. Move that foot away from your thigh as you turn to face the mat and fold over that lower leg. This leg is stretching away. You're aiming to lay down over that leg, stretching the hip of the knee that's on the mat. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Breathing into that rib cage. Breathe in. As you breathe out, keep lengthening through that back leg as you lift the head and shoulders up. Good. And change legs. Lengthening that leg away, move that front foot away from the thigh, turn to face the mat and fold over that lower leg. Again, just do what you can. If you can't go all the way forward, just do what you can. Even if you're here, you can still get a stretch through those hips. Breathe into the rib cage. Breathe in. As you breathe out, shoulder blades down. Lift the head and shoulders up and lengthen through that back leg. And release. You're going to face me. Wide legs this time. Feet are flexed. Heels are pushing away. Knees are pressing down into the floor. Good. We're going to reach up and over, stretching through the obliques. Feeling a stretch through the hamstrings. So you're leaning sideways, all the way to the side, reaching with the fingertips, breathing into the ribcage. With every out breath, you lower. Good, now turn towards that leg. Lift your head and shoulders up so you have a long, straight spine. And now you're pulling up out of the hips and pressing your belly button towards this thigh. Again, use the out breath to lower. I'm pushing away through this heel as I lower. And come up. We're going to change sides. Up and over with that arm, moving directly sideways. Use the out breath to lower, breathing into the rib cage, pushing away with that opposite leg or heel. Now turn, head and shoulders come up, pull up out of the hips, belly button tight, fold. Use the out breath to lower. And come up. Good, you're going to walk your hands towards me. Do not drop the head. Keep looking forward. Aim your belly button towards the floor. Off you go. Keep pushing away with those heels. Go as far as you can. Once you reach your maximum stretch, you hold. You breathe and you push those heels away. Hold it there. And come up. Good. Legs together, shake it out. Right leg steps over the other leg. Opposite arm hugs that knee tight to your chest. free hand behind you, pull up through that spine, up, out through the top of the head as you rotate through that spine, turning in towards that knee that you are hugging. Use the breath to turn. And unwind, change, hug, and turn. Straight spine, keep pulling up. And unwind, feet on the floor, up to standing. Okay, we're going to do calf stretches. Leg closest to the camera, step back. You're pushing the heel down into the floor, the toes are pointing forward. Calf stretch. Good, step it in, change, other leg. Remember the back toes forward, not out to the side. Good, and stand up nice and tall. Pick up the leg closest to camera. Pull that heel towards your hips. Now press your hips forward. You'll feel a stretch down the front of the thigh. Stand up nice and tall. In your head, you want to be thinking, point to the floor with your knee. If you need to hold on, by all means, hold on for balance. Quad stretch. And release. Change legs. Pull that heel in towards the hips. Press the hips forward. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. You're pointing to the floor with that bent knee. Good, and release. Face me. Right arm goes up, triceps, feet are hip width apart. Grab the elbow, pulling the elbow into the back of that ear. You're reaching the fingertips down towards your waist behind you. Belly button tight as you lean. Breathing into the rib cage, release. And stretch. And change. Soften those knees. Belly button is tight. Pulling that elbow in. And lean. Release. And stretch. Stay where you are. You're going to put one palm in the other. Belly button is tight as you tip your pubic bone up towards your belly button. Drop the chin, press the palms away. Upper back stretch and neck. Knees are soft. Release. Last stretch. Interlink those fingers behind you. Arms up. Stretching out through the shoulders, roll forward, pressing through the heels, legs are straight. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, relax the arms towards the floor if you can. Bend your knees, release the hands and slowly roll up. Good, legs nice and wide. Let's wake up that body a little bit. Arms out to the side, wide legs. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Last time, breathe in and breathe out. Give yourselves a little bit round of applause. Well done, everybody. Thank you. See you next time.